52 on the play. From the 22. Grossman staying in the pocket. Over the middle. He winds up hitting Greg Olsen, the #1 draft choice, for a first down at the 1.
He had to make one. Fourth quarter, big play. He made it when he needed it.
Now Greasy will try to cash in quickly, and it is out of bounds. Oh, he's forced out. Touchdown. Greg Olsen who had almost 150 today. Benson's not Tomlinson. Second down and 10. And Greasy will throw, and that is caught. What a catch by Greg Olsen.
And the pass to Olsen. Greg Olsen down the sideline out of bounds. And he snuck seemingly behind the defender. Adrian Peterson in the backfield. Everybody out. Greasy throws. Greg Olsen, touchdown.
Peterson is the lone back. He'll look to Hester's side, completing this one to Greg Olsen. Great one-handed catch by the rookie.
Tight end, Olsen. 21-7.
Left.
Throw to the outside receiver.
And the pass down the right sideline is caught on the run for a first down by Olsen. And now they'll have to get up there and spike the ball. They don't have a timeout.
Can just get up and get open.
Now back on second down and 4, going for the end zone, and the pass is caught for a touchdown by Greg Olsen. Olsen covered by the linebacker Chris Gokong, and what a start.
Orton and the Bears backed up inside the 10 to begin this drive, and they're going to try to throw it out of trouble. Orton's pass hits a wide open Greg Olsen into Lions territory and knocked out of bounds at the 40. Pressure on the backside, pass is caught by Greg Olsen, a first down and much more down the sideline and inside the 30.
Orton under pressure, throws and completes. Touchdown, Greg Olsen.
If I were the Bears, especially on third down, I'd start chipping them.
Second and 7. Intercepted at the 50-yard line. Ben Lieber. And he'll get taken down by Forte, and the ball comes loose, but it may have gone out of bounds. The officials have not whistled it dead yet. It will be recovered at the 6-yard line.
3rd and 6 now. Orton throws out here. That's complete to the tight end, Greg Olsen. And Olsen into Jacksonville territory and out of bounds inside the 45 to about the 43-yard line. Play fake. Going to throw up the seam, and that's at the goal line. Touchdown. Greg Olsen made the catch, and a fine throw on the money from Kyle Orton.
With height, goes to the top of the screen. Fake to Forte. Olsen got it. Chicago Bear touchdown. Orton to the tight end. Olsen complete shy of midfield. First down, Chicago.
Chris Williams checks in, tackle eligible. There will be no challenge. Orton looked to the corner. Nobody was home. Then he finds his tight end. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg Olsen's
Sharp routes and doing a lot of good double moves.
On first down, play action.
Like
Cutler
this.
Down the field to Olsen, and there's that collision again with Carter.
Cutler to the end zone. Touchdown, Greg Olsen.
3rd down and 9. Blitz coming from Arizona. Down the middle of the field for Olsen for the touchdown. Now on 2nd and goal, the pass to the end zone for Olsen, touchdown. His 2nd of the day. Cutler throws. Olsen has his 3rd. And the Bears are back in it.
And you saw Olin Kreutz after he caught that. He knew a collision was coming. I mean, he knew there was a safety there, that he was going to take a hit.
Cutler with time. Olsen wide open. Steps out at the San Francisco 40-yard line. He lost the safety. Michael Lewis, gain of 20. Middle of the field. Olsen, first down.
Cutler. Olsen. Olsen to the 28-yard line. Gain of 25. First and goal from the 7. Cutler to the end zone. Touchdown Olsen. Touchdown Chicago Bears.
Bears must get to the 45 for a first down. Cutler fires downfield, and the catch is made by the tight end Greg Olsen for a Bears touchdown. Two tight end set, second down and 5. Cutler was under pressure, got rid of it to the tight end Olsen. First down and more. Greg Olsen, who scored the touchdown for the Bears early in this game. Victory in Atlanta last night. Off the fake to Taylor. Cutler with time, goes all the way across the field to Greg Olsen. It's the third big play from Cutler to Olsen.
Anderson bobbles, throws end zone, touchdown Carolina. And that's Greg Olsen in the clear.
Great play there by Carolina. To call this the pop pass, there's many different.
A healthy pickup on first down. Second and 3. Cam Newton comes the other way, and wide open is Greg Olsen. And Greg Olsen is going to go out of bounds around the 45-yard line. Cam Newton, and open again.
Blitz coming. Gets it away. Caught by Olsen. Down the sideline. He goes into the end zone. Greg Olsen. Touchdown Panthers.
First and goal. Newton to the end zone, and that is a touchdown for Greg Olsen. Second down and 7. Newton to a wide open Greg Olsen on the crossing pattern. And he's up to the 35. The Bears, maybe you give up a field goal, but you get the ball back if you can get a stop, which they don't. First and goal.
One-on-one.
And they go to their money man, Olsen, for the touchdown. Cam Newton floats the other way. Greg Olsen is alone. Greg Olsen
He's got the loaded backfield. The play fake. Has time. And wide open is Greg Olsen. Cam Newton and the Panthers start from the 21. Pressure. Nick Perry was there. The screen pass to Greg Olsen. And Olsen with a nice gain up to the 41-yard line.
First and 10, they bring pressure. Newton's got time, taking the shot downfield, and it's brought in by Olsen, the tight end. Working on Casey Matthews all the way to the 15-yard line. And he missed the first one, so 8.5 really. Cam surveys, got away from Graham, and got hit as he flings it to the sideline, and it's hauled in. What a play to keep it alive for Greg Olsen. Seen a lot less of that this year from the Panthers' star player. That pass to Olsen, reeled in at the 42-yard line.
On 3rd and 1, off the fake to Stewart. Wide open in the end zone. It's Olsen for the Panthers touchdown.
They've been stagnant offensively here in the second half.
Off the play fake, Newton's pass is complete to Olsen. His first catch of the day. He's going to make it count. He's inside Cleveland territory.
Hangs in, fires. Olsen's got a first down. First catch of the day for Greg Olsen, who went over 1,000 yards on first down. He's going deep for Olsen. He makes the catch. Greg Olsen hauls it in, and he's inside the 20.
The play fake to Stewart. Newton throws it back, and wide open is Greg Olsen. Olsen midfield, 40, 35-yard line in the first down.
Extra pressure is picked up. Cam Newton for Olsen. A one-handed catch. Olsen's second touchdown called back because of penalty this season. Cam Newton on second down. End zone, there it is. Greg Olsen, Panther touchdown, and no flags. Panthers with all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Olsen has it. Greg Olsen all the way down to the 30 of New Orleans.
Greg Olsen.
3rd and 8. Underneath to Olsen, who's going to get the first down. And is he out of bounds? No, he stays in, but it's 1st and goal, Carolina. Cam Newton, Olsen, touchdown, Carolina.
Newton under pressure, got it to Greg Olsen. Turns into a big gain. Hit by Richard Sherman. He goes down at the 24-yard line. Play clock winding down. They get it off. Newton puts it up for the corner. He's got it to Greg Olsen inside the 5 and out of bounds at the 2-yard line. All the receivers out. Newton throwing. What a grab by Olsen inside the 10, and he's to the goal line. He is stopped short of the goal line. Play clock winding down. They get to play off. Newton steps up, throws for the end zone. Olsen, touchdown!
It was just the athleticism of Newton that won the day.
Panthers has missed 3 of the last 4 games. Newton deep downfield and wide open is his main man, Greg Olsen, the tight end who gets free and takes the ball to midfield. 5 grabs tonight for him. Blitz coming. Boy, they did a nice job picking that up. And then it's caught. It's caught by Olsen, and he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Dixon goes from wide out to be in that back spot up top for Olsen. Brought it down. Touchdown, Carolina.
You start thinking it's a zone read, and they run a play-action pass, and they burn you.
2nd and 10. Newton putting it up top for Olsen. His tight end made a one-hand catch as Lowry was hanging on to him.
Both injured. Play action. What a catch. Olsen with a one-handed grab. And this good start for Carolina will continue as Olsen is inside the 35. Just a perfect throw with Cam Newton. Newton, end zone, touchdown, Olsen.
The first downs for the half. Carolina has 7, Tennessee only 1, and Tennessee's done an excellent job on defense.
Are you kidding me? Holy mackerel, what a catch by Olsen.
As he's on his feet and still moving.
First down again all day to throw, and there is Olsen for the first time today. That's Cam Newton's main man. 3rd and goal. Newton to Olsen. Touchdown, Carolina.
His Panthers Cowboys back off the blitz. Rush 3 and the pass on the mark to Olsen. Tiny window and Newton found it for 24 for the Packers-Lions next Thursday night. There is Olsen, middle of the field.
Penalty that wasn't very smart. He's the most penalized player on this Saints team. 18 penalties coming into this game. Wow. Here's Olsen. What a throw. Was his left foot in bounds? It was. Deep down the middle, pass caught by Olsen. There's a hit high on Newton, who had his neck bent back. Now out to his left on 4th down, flips it. Caught by Olsen. The catch.
On 2nd down, 4-man rush. Newton gonna fire, and it's caught inside the 10. Dropped, picked up by Atlanta, and it's a turnover. Olsen lost it, Allen's got it, and the Falcons have the football.
GM Dave Gettleman the other day as we watched.
He's got time, he fires, and he's got another completion. It's Olsen, the tight end, and he is on point today, is Newton.
I like the quarterback sneak here. He's gonna flip it. Wide open Olsen. Olsen to the end zone for the touchdown. Newton, sideline wide open, Olsen. And the big tight end is going to take it down to the 30 of Seattle. 5 on 3rd down, 3rd and 14. End zone, Olsen, leaping catch for the touchdown. Been outscored in the second half. How's this one going to go? Here's Olsen. Inside the 30. Working on Tony Jefferson, good for 29. 3rd and goal. Newton slings it. That's Olsen, but he's short of the end zone. And if nothing else, the Cardinals defense keeps. It's out front. He probably outruns Kurt Coleman to the ball. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Newton. Olsen, his favorite target. Greg Olsen. Inside the 30 and down near the 25.
3rd and 1, an unbalanced line for Carolina. And he's going to swing it back the other side, and he's got Greg Olsen.
Third and 10. Blitz coming. He gets away, and then it is caught on the outside by Olsen. To the 19-yard line. You had T.J. Ward coming in. Darian Stewart. Brandon Marshall back in. That linebacker for Denver. Clock is running. Play clock. 2nd and 10. And that pass reaching for and making the catch and getting out of bounds is Greg Olsen.
Did attempt one earlier. Actually 2 that misfired. With time, guess who? Greg Olsen. And there he goes. It's a touchdown, Carolina.
From the 16. And Anderson to the end zone. Olsen. Did he hold on? Yes, touchdown. One-handed grab, brought it into his body. And the Panthers. Here comes the 2-point attempt. And the pass is caught for the 2-point conversion by Olsen. And all of a sudden, the Atlanta Falcon lead has been cut to 8.
You got to bear with these young kickers, let me tell you.
Like Anderson bobbled the snap for a moment. He's on target to Greg Olsen. And they'll try to go quickly. They have all 3 timeouts. They'd probably be wise to use one here.
Pick up the yard.
Play fake. They forego the run, and it works on a pass to Greg Olsen and a big gainer. Levante David trying to wrestle him down and could not, and Olsen made it all the way down to the Tampa Bay 32. Yeah, the football isn't good. You're not happy, and this has not exactly been one for the archives tonight, but there's still a lot of time. Greg Olsen open, shoved down by Darrell Smith inside the 15-yard line. What a night for the veteran Olsen. They're in field goal range for Gano to take the lead. Anderson on target again to Olsen.
And his right tackle, Darrell Williams, came off the bench to protect him.
Different things that they do in the run game.
Newton takes it out of the gut, throws out to Greg Olsen. Down the sideline he goes, out of bounds at the Saints' 38-yard line. Good fake by Cam to Jonathan Stewart. Same personnel, 3 receivers bunched to the left. Newton throwing, leaping grab by Greg Olsen. Did he get both feet down? The officials looked and ruled it a catch.
The game at tailback. Late blitz over the middle, touchdown, Greg Olsen. Third down and 5, blitz coming, Newton comes near side, great catch. Greg Olsen, first down.
It's a fun conversation.
And fun right now because Benjamin's back in the game for him. He looks the other way, throws, and then is caught, and that's going to be a 1st and goal. 3 receivers bunched to the right side. Newton's going to fire to the left side, and in a lot of traffic, somehow Olsen comes away with it with nothing but blue shirts around him. Blitz picked up. Newton goes deep over the middle of Olsen. And he's brought down to the 40-yard line of the Chargers. It's a tackle eligible. Newton still has it, being rushed from the outside, got rid of it, and completes to Olsen inside the 20 and down at the 8-yard line.
Back that I've seen all year.
See how the right shoulder operates with his first throw. Wide open receiver is Greg Olsen. Well, you mentioned prior to the game, Washington struggles to cover tight ends. Newton, who have the ball with a 13-3 lead from their own 34. Newton on target to Greg Olsen. Back into Redskins territory and taken down by Trent Murphy.
Williams back today at right tackle. But man, that has been a revolving door all season long. First down, Olsen, and he has just set an NFL record. Here in the second half to back up your point, Chris. 4 of 4, 46 yards and a touchdown. But man, the protection's incredible. And he finds Olsen close to the 5. 1st and goal. Newton slings it. Pass is caught by a sliding Greg Olsen. Newton lets it fly. Olsen, a walk-in touchdown.
As soon as he came off the line of scrimmage, he throws up the hand, and you don't see Rodgers miss that hardly ever.
What a catch by Olsen coming off the touchdown. And he carries for a 1st down after that one-handed grab. Bobble on the snap. Pass is caught. What a throw and what a grab by Greg Olsen. Newton. Olsen. Touchdown. The Panthers finally break through.
McCaffrey lined up behind him. Extra blockers on the left side. Newton fakes the handoff, throws, end zone, touchdown! Greg Olsen! The Panthers with touchdowns on 3 straight possessions in the 4th quarter.
How about that one?
Interesting call. 9 yards for a 1st down, 11 for a touchdown. Newton. End zone. Touchdown! Greg Olsen.
As soon as you had Greg Olsen on the backside, one-on-one, the ball was going back there.
Newton throwing over the middle again, and again it's complete. Once again, Olsen on the receiving end.
And now the intentional grounding. 3rd and goal. Newton to the end zone. What a catch by Greg Olsen. Spectacular for a Panthers touchdown.
He's only run 3 times. Facing a 3rd and 10. Winds up and fires. And What a grab at the 44 by Olsen.
6 receiving yards. After the 209-yard day last week against the Rams. Here's one over the middle, and that's Olsen. One man to beat. Inside the 45 and a big play to start the second half. So now 2nd down and 10. Pass down the middle, wide open. It's caught. Olsen, another big one down near the 21.
Here's Carolina Panthers offense response. First down here, play action. Allen complete to Greg Olsen. Another chunk play before he's tripped up by DJ Swearinger. That one goes for 20. McCaffrey with Allen in the backfield. Allen looking left. Back in the end zone. Greg Olsen, touchdown again.
Second down and 8. Allen throws, pass to Olsen. What a throw and catch.
All right, Carissa, thank you. 2nd down and 8. And this pass is going to be caught. And second completion of the game, and it's Olsen, Greg Olsen.
And it really got him off his leverage point to make the tackle.
Wilson to the end zone, looking for Greg Olsen. First Seattle Seahawk touchdown for the veteran.
Second down, Wilson to his right, throws, pass is caught. But a flag on the play as Olsen may have stepped out of bounds. Wilson throws, pass is caught. And the first down for Olsen, catch number 5.
And so he's getting blitzed a lot more than he had through the first 5 games.
On 3rd down and 1, pass is high but caught. Nice grab by Olsen. And the 3-time Pro Bowl tight end went up to get it.